Hello and welcome to Poetry Thursday. In continuing with New Year's being quite a loud holiday, especially New Year's Eve, I thought it might be nice to do a nice soft-spoken reading of a couple poems about new beginnings for our New Year's themed Poetry Thursday. The first one I am going to read is quite a popular one by Alfred Lord Tennyson called Ring Out Wild Bells. Ring out wild bells to the wild sky, the flying cloud, the frosty light. The year is dying in the night. Ring out wild bells and let him die. Ring out the old, ring in the new. Ring happy bells across the snow. The year is going, let him go. Ring out the false, ring in the true. Ring out the grief that saps the mind. For those that hear we see no more. Ring out the feud of rich and poor. Ring in redress to all mankind. Ring out a slowly dying cause, and ancient forms of party strife. Ring in the nobler modes of life, with sweeter manners pure. Ring out the want, the care, the sin, the faithless coldness of the times. Ring out, my mournful rhymes. But ring the fuller minstrel in. Ring out false pride in place and blood, the civic slander and the spite. Ring in the love of truth and right. Ring in the common love of good. Ring out old shapes of foul disease. Ring out the narrowing lust of gold. Ring out the 1,000 wars of old. Ring in the 1,000 years of peace. Ring in the valiant man and free, the larger heart, the kindlier hand. Ring out the darkness of the land. Ring in the Christ that is to be. This poem is actually, Tennyson's friend actually died suddenly, and so this poem is something he wrote when he heard the Christmas bells, or when he heard the church bells on Christmas Day, and is about regaining his faith and overcoming his grief. I know it's not Christmas anymore, but in light of new beginnings and the new year, I thought it was somewhat appropriate. The second poem that I wanted to read was one by Sylvia Plath, whose poetry I would absolutely love to cover at some point. It is called Morning Song. Love set you going like a fat gold watch. The midwife slapped your footstools, and your bald cry took its place among the elements. Our voices echo, magnifying your arrival. New statue, in a drafty museum, your nakedness shadows your safety. We stand round blankly as walls. I'm no more your mother than the clouds that distills a mirror to reflect its own slow effacement at the wind's hand. All night your moth breath flickers among the flat pink roses. I wake to listen. A far sea moves in my ears. One cry and I stumble from bed, cow heavy and floral in my Victorian nightgown. Your mouth opens clean as a cat's. The window square whitens and swallows its dull stars. And now you try your handful of notes. The clear vowels rise like balloons. Similar, I guess, to this poem, which is about a mother tending to her newborn child in the early morning. This poem represents a number of new beginnings, not just the new morning, but also a new life, which I think you can do as an adult and not necessarily as a newborn child. But as we come into the new year together, I hope that 2025 holds lots of very good things for you. I hope you stick around on my channel, and I guess here's to a successful and happy and possibly adventurous 2025. Please let me know if you do like these more soft spoken readings. I can do more of them. And I will see you guys all next week on Monday for our first happy Monday story of the new year. Thank you for joining me on another story or poetry adventure. Please do like this video. You can subscribe if you want to see more from me, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post. If you have suggestions for poets or other short stories that I should read, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions. If you want to see what else I do around the internet, you can check out my Linktree. All my socials are there. If you like what I do here and you would like to support me monetarily, I do have a Patreon. My lowest tier is only $1.50 a month. And if you join for at least $5 a month, you get access to my Discord server. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you to everyone on my Patreon. Your support means so much to me, and I couldn't do this without you.